Is book publishing profitable? The answer is a resounding yes. With a parenthesis of if done correctly. You see, by publishing a book, you could do it at such a low cost nowadays. Amazon has completely changed the game. And if you do it properly, you are going to make a lot of money. Now, when I say a lot of money, I do not think of front-end sales. I think of the back-end sales. I think of the strategy once the book is published, how it's used. And if you've been following this channel for quite a bit of time, you'll know that I've helped over 230 entrepreneurs write books and then help them use it as a marketing tool. My strategy is based upon using a book as a weapon, as a tool, as an asset. Those individuals who publish a book and then try to get front-end sales only will struggle. Now, I will tell you, you still can make money on the front end, but you will make a lot more money if you use it as a breadcrumb towards something much bigger. A book helps you build relationships. If you think about the biggest books of all time, the ones that maybe change your life, especially in the nonfiction world, maybe you're going to start to think about the Rich Dad, Poor Dads. Do you think he made more money from the book sales or from his branding aspect, from his events, from his courses, from his ability to now speak on stage anywhere in the world and everybody is like, I'm going to go pay to see this man speak? That's what I'm talking about. You can publish a book nowadays for $0. In fact, my first book, Dream Starter, the startup business guide for the die-hard entrepreneur, I did for no money. Now, I will say that there was a caveat there. I did pay for, I think, a $25 picture. I went somewhere and I got a picture taken for 25 bucks. So let's just say $25 for the picture of me on the cover of the book. I did the cover, so it wasn't like I had to pay an Adobe Illustrator or a graphic designer. So when I put the book out there, it cost me no money. The girl I was dating at the time was my editor. I wrote it over, I guess, a couple months span, but I took some blogs that I wrote even years prior and applied that, and all of a sudden it was done. And I uploaded to Amazon. You can upload to Amazon for $0 through KDP. So if you guys needed that link, I'll put it down below. But it's the Kindle Direct Publishing for Amazon. And it is a very smart approach. Every book that we launch, we put on Amazon for a reason. You have wide distribution across the world for no money. Available in Kindle and available in paperback. Now, there's another video that I have on our channel, and it talks about how to upload your book to Amazon, but it's very easy. You're able to do it at such a low cost. Jeff Bezos, congratulations, man. You've changed the game in publishing. Traditional publishers probably hate you. Now, they probably sold a lot more, but nowadays, people think self-publishing first. So when you upload a book, it can cost you no money. $25, no money. You could probably pay a lot of money to have your book done. Now, I know ghostwriters out there that will charge $25, $45, even up to $100,000. DreamStarters Publishing, we've helped over 230 entrepreneurs write their books. What we charge is much lower than those people. And depending on when you're watching this video, it'll be probably different, because when I started off in 2015, the price was way different than it is today. So I'll put the link down below and you can find out the current rates. However, when you publish the book, this is going to give you immediate access to individuals. You know, you're able to get speaking gigs. You're able to get attention online. And if you understand the bestseller strategy, you could even elevate your name overnight in such a way that you're an Amazon best-selling author. Now, does that lead to money right away? No, it does not. Okay, so I want to make sure you know this. You are not going to make a lot of money. It is profitable if done properly, right? You're still able to say it's a break even, or I make a little bit of money, and every time you make a sale, obviously there's that split of royalties, and There's actually, if you go to Amazon, you'll be able to figure out what the split is depending on the Kindle version or the paperback, or if you use a hardcover or even audio distribution. It's all different, but just to give you a quick little math, just ballpark 50-50. So anything you sell, Amazon's going to roughly keep 50-50. Now, it's not exactly, but then you're going to get taxed on that, so the royalties are going to, as you know in the tax law, you get taxed at the highest rate for a royalty. So is it profitable? Yes. You're going to make a little bit of money. I don't want you thinking that way, because you should be able to say, I'm going to put out this book. It's going to help a lot of people. It's going to help me get to where I want to go, and it's going to make me a lot of money. Now, how does that happen? That happens by getting very clear on where you are going in your life. How are you going to use the book once it's done? If you are clear on maybe a course, a consulting program, an investment strategy, a new business, a speaking tour, now all of a sudden this book can be used in a way that you could start to raise fees within those paths. Not only raise fees, but you're going to get a lot more eyeballs on those revenue streams. So if you use your book in a way that elevates that, it's a chess move that it opens up many other chess moves. So one revenue stream can turn into 5, 7, 10. You'll be able to get partnerships much easier because they know who you are, what you stand for, and you're more committed. So is book publishing profitable? 100%. 100%. The only reason why it would not be profitable is if you go in thinking, I'm going to pay X amount of dollars for this book, and it's going to sell on its own. And I don't need to do anything. I don't need to market. I don't even like marketing. I don't like talking about myself. I don't like talking about my message. I just want to help people, but I don't want to be front and center. And I don't want to create other revenue streams. And I don't want to create another business. And I don't want to speak on stage. And I don't want to do podcast interviews. Then it will not be profitable. It'll be a waste of your time. You may find a little bit out about yourself, maybe your commitment level, maybe your own identity. So it might not be, completely worthless, but profitable? You got to start thinking in terms of the bigger picture. A book done properly can be profitable forever. Legacy wealth for your family. What you create with your book can lead to money upon money upon money 3 generations from now. Whether it's direct book sales, still could happen, or the entities that the book helped create, the listeners that it acquired through the podcast, the videos that you were able to create based off of the chapters and the lessons and the stories. So is it profitable? 100%. You just have to have the right strategy. Now here at DreamStarters Publishing, we help you figure out that strategy. If you're clear on that next step of where you're going, well, you just break it down into quick little steps. Well, you have lessons combined with stories geared towards a specific audience. So now you just got to write it. The writing, they say, is the hardest part, as a play off of Tom Petty's song. But it's not. The hardest part is figuring out how you're going to use it. And once you're clear on that, the writing, the editing, the cover design, the formatting, the upload, the publishing itself, the ability to have it fulfilled, have people all over the world listen, read, or know about your book is easy. So use the book properly, and it will be profitable for life.